if your team isn't speaking up, don't blame them. Actually look in the mirror. The truth is, leadership isn't about being the loudest voice in the room. It's actually about creating space for others to contribute and feel heard. So in today's video, I'm going to share 5 simple but powerful strategies to help you create an environment where your team feels encouraged to speak up and take ownership. So these strategies actually start with you, not them. Hi, I'm Andrea Petrone and welcome to the World Class Leadership. I have spent over 20 years working with Fortune CEOs and their leadership teams, helping them perform better and lead through transformation. In this podcast, we break down what really makes world-class leaders successful and provide actionable insight to help you become a better leader. And if you enjoy the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the practical leadership tips that we share every single week. Now, let's get into how you can get your team talking and engaged. Number 1, stop dominating the conversation. Many leaders don't really realize how much they're really talking. It's easy to fall into the habit, right, of always being the one steering the discussion, especially when you feel responsible for decisions, right? But if you are constantly leading the conversation, your team won't feel like there is room for their voices. So watch how much space you are taking up in meetings. So are you talking more than you're listening? So give others really the chance to speak by deliberately holding back at times. I know it's challenging, but sometimes silence in your head is the best way to invite others in. Number 2, ask open-ended questions. The kind of question you ask actually really matter. If you're only asking closed-ended questions that require a simple yes or no, you are not really giving your team the opportunity to think deeply or share unique insights. So open-ended questions really like, what are we missing here? Or how would you approach this differently? Encourage different perspectives. And it signals to your team that you are interested in their thoughts, not just actually validating your own ideas, right? So the goal is to unlock their thinking and create a richer discussion that leads to new solutions. Number 3, actively listen. So it's not really just about asking questions. It's about how you respond when people answer. So your team can tell if you're really listening or just going through emotions. Active listening means engaging with what is being said, acknowledging their points and asking follow-up questions, and showing really genuine curiosity. So if they see that you are paying attention, they will really feel their contributions are valued. But remember, how you listen is just as important as how you speak. So please show that you are investing in their thoughts, and you will see more people, believe me, stepping up to share. But only if you create a safe environment. If your team doesn't feel to speak up, they won't. It's your job to create an environment where all voices are welcome, and there is no fear of being shut down or ridiculed. So this means being mindful of your reactions. And if you dismiss someone's ideas or criticize harshly, well, people will withdraw, right? And I'm sure that you experience that. But if you encourage all contribution, even if they're not fully formed, you will really create a space where people feel comfortable being vulnerable. Over time, actually, this builds trust, and trust is, as you know, foundation of open communication. And last one, number 5, step back and let them lead. One of the hardest really things for a leader to do is step back and let the team take over. But when you really let your team lead discussions or drive projects, you are not only giving them a platform to speak, you're showing them that you trust their judgment. So it really empowers them to take ownership, feel more invested in the outcomes. So it can be tough to let go of control, but giving your team the space is one of the best ways to build your confidence, by the way, and encourage more active participation. So if your team isn't talking, it's a reflection of the environment you have created. So people don't naturally speak up. You need to design a space where they feel encouraged to do so. So if these strategies resonated with you, make sure that you hit like and subscribe to the World Class Leadership. We have got plenty more insights to help you build stronger teams and drive better performance as a leader. So don't miss out, and see you next time for a new episode.